At this time, we ask that you please silence all cell phones and pagers, and as you know, flash photography and video recording is not allowed. We also ask that you please remove all caps and hats so the people behind and around you can enjoy the view. Gum chewing is not allowed, and please don't stick it under your seat. We're happy that you've joined us here at the Orange Blossom Opry and ask that you please take all refuse with you to the nearest exit as you leave the auditorium. And now, ladies and gentlemen, sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
Everybody, how y'all doing tonight? Make some noise. I said, how y'all doing tonight? Birthday girls. I'll get to you two in a minute. Well, look yonder coming down that railroad track. Well, look yonder coming down that railroad track. Hey, it's the Orange Blossom Special. Bringing my baby back, yeah, buddy. Let's stop screwing around. These people are here to hear music. That's a bunch of nonsense. Howdy, everybody. How y'all doing on Friday night? Welcome to the Orange Blossom Opry. We are the Orange Blossom Opry. I can't do a thing with my hair.
My pick? I did lose my pick. You knew that. I lost my ring one time, too. And the weirdest thing about me is I can get in my car, I'd be talking on my cell phone, drive somewhere else, and not get out of my car and lose my cell phone. I lost my guitar pick. I lost my ring in weird places, but I'm ready to go. Hey, welcome to the Orange Blossom Opry, everybody. How many folks are here for the first time? You've been here before? You have? Okay. How many folks are the first time? Nobody? One? There's a couple. There, over there. How about a bunch of folks? All right. Well, welcome to the show. We're the Orange Blossom Opry Band, and you're lighting up. Do you know that? You are, okay. We play here on Friday nights, and the coolest thing about Friday night is, look at all the people, y'all, is we get to play whatever we want. So we just come out here and make up a bunch of stuff, play a bunch of different songs, and have a big old time. And so we're glad that you're here. I'd like to take a second and introduce the band to you before we get started, and then we'll just move right along. Is that okay? All right. Before we get started, though, I have a special birthday, and let me, it's, I know it's Patsy, but is it Judy? Is that right? So I think before we do anything, we'll do the birthday. Can we do birthday for y'all? Kid G, boys. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Patsy and Judy. Happy birthday to you. Ladies, I am a gentleman. I would never ask you how old you are. I might ask you how much do you weigh. Just kidding. All right, I'd like to take a sec. They're not laughing. We're supposed to introduce the band at this
I thought it was funny myself.
I thought it was just really funny, too. However, the lady on the right said that I was number one, but that's the wrong finger, honey. It's this one, not that middle one. It's the wrong finger. Anyway, I want to take a second to introduce the band to you, folks. This gentleman down here on the left, your right, is from the great state of Illinois, and a lot of people find that hard to believe. I don't know why, but they do. You don't look like you're from Illinois. I mean, when you think about the people from Illinois, Abraham Lincoln, Barack Obama. Shh, don't turn on me now.
Wait a minute.
Don't turn on me now.
I ain't gonna say nothing.
He's a very talented young man. He plays the bass, he plays the guitar, he plays drums, sings a fine song, stage manager, road manager, tour manager, bus driver. He does it all. Ladies and gentlemen, say hello to our pal. That's Kevin Kingston. That's right. What part of Illinois? You're from the southern part, though, aren't you, down there in the south?
I'm central Illinois. I just have a southern accent. I had a lot of family down south.
I got you. I knew you wasn't from Chicago, man, because you didn't have that going on.
Forget about it.
Forget about it. The gentleman playing the fire out of the fiddle plays the fire out of anything he puts in his hands. And I say this, folks, he's one of the finest musicians I've ever had the opportunity to share the stage with. You all know he's from the great state of Iowa. You all know what to do on three, and do it loud. 1, 2, 3. That's it. That's Doug Stock, everybody. The guy always looking out for me. He always has my back. He is directly behind me. He is the CEO of the Pretty Boy Club. And he's also from Florida. He is the only... What? He is the only Floridian in the band, ladies and gentlemen. He is the handsome and talented. Say hello to Todd Bowers, everybody. Found my pick, Todd. Thank you. The gentleman here, excuse me, is the newest member of the Orange Blossom Opry Band. There's a song out that says something like, if you got to have a fiddle, you got to have a Texan in the band. Is that how that goes? Something like that. Something like that. If you got to play a fiddle, you got to have a Texan. He's from Bandera,
Close.
Texas. Say hello to Mickey Adams, everybody. And the lead singer and piano player and a smoking harmonica player. He plays also the guitar, pedal steel, and drums, and is an incredible songwriter. Please say hello to Dustin Jenkins, everyone. The sixth member of the Orange Blossom Opry Band is quite possibly the most important member because he makes us sound good here in the auditorium as well as on Facebook. He is twice Grammy nominated for his work with Dolly Parton. Say hello to our sound engineer back there. That's Nathan Smith. And from Bum Squat, Arkansas, ladies and gentlemen, he was actually the mayor. Most people don't know that he was the mayor of Bum Squat because he comes from a family of bum squats. Say hello to our video our video guy. His name is Tom, right back there.
Tom
he does all the
Squat.
video. Tom Squat. Say hello to Tom. That's funny. The guy in charge of all the lights, ladies and gentlemen, makes all these lights happen and does an incredible job. He's our friend. Say hello to Fast Eddie. All right, one more question and we're going to get started. My name is Bobby Randall, and thank you all for coming out to the Orange Blossom Opera. We hope you have a good time tonight. Here's an important survey, and this will be the last time that we play this song, at least this year.
Could it be true?
And it's your favorite song. Sometimes Dustin calls me up and says, Bobby, would you sing that song to me? And I have to sing it to him over the phone. He loves this song.
I've done that no times. Yeah.
All right, but we got to take a little poll, ladies and gentlemen. House lights for just a second. How many of you all here tonight, with us tonight, and I want you, when you put your hands up, hold them up. How many of you all believe in Santa Claus? Now get your hands up and hold them up. Hold them up. Now, look at all those people with their hands down. Shame on you people. Who the hell doesn't believe in Santa Claus? If you quit believing in Santa Claus,
And went way up.
what? His hand went way up.
Hers, yeah, went way up.
Well, yeah. I mean, Santa Claus, you quit believing, he stops coming. Well, here's a little song. I'm not saying, but here's a little song that might explain that story a little bit. Hit it, fellas. Well, Santa looks a lot like Daddy, or Daddy looks a lot like him. That's not the way I had him pictured. Santa was a much too thin. Well, he didn't come down the chimney, so my mama must have let him in. Well, Santa looks a lot like Daddy, or my daddy looks a lot like him. Well, they thought I was upstairs sleeping. They thought I was tucked in bed. They didn't know I was a-peeping, and I heard every word that they said. Well, Santa put his arms around Mama, and my mama put her arms around him. So if Santa Claus ain't Daddy, I'm gonna tell on them. Well, Santa looks a lot like Daddy, or Daddy looks a lot like him. That's not the way I had him pictured. Santa was a much too thin. Yeah, he didn't come down the chimney, so my mama must have let him in. Well, Santa looks a lot like Daddy, or my daddy looks a lot like... Play it, boys! I didn't see Prancer or Vixen, I didn't hear the sleigh bells ring, and I didn't see the red-nosed reindeer like they show on the TV screen. But he sure left a lot of presents, so Santa Claus he must have been. But if Santa Claus ain't Daddy, my daddy looks a lot like him. Well, Santa looks a lot like Daddy, or Daddy looks a lot like him. That's not the way I had him pictured. Santa was a much too thin. Well, he didn't come down the chimney, so my mama must have let him in. Well, Santa looks a lot like Daddy, or my daddy looks a lot like him. So if Santa Claus ain't Daddy, my daddy looks a lot like him. That's right. All right, y'all say hello to Dustin Jenkins, everybody.
Hello, Dustin. Well, he said everybody.
Everybody.
All right, let's just go on into it. Yeah. Here's one y'all might recognize, Little Diamond Rio for you. It was 700 fence posts from your place to ours, and neither one of us was old enough to drive a car. Well, sometimes it was raining, and sometimes it would shine. We wore out that gravel road between your house and mine. I start walking your way, you start walking mine. We'd meet in the middle, neath that old Georgia pine. We gain a lot of ground, 'cause we both give a little. Ain't no road too long, we meet in the middle. years tomorrow since we said our vows under that old pine tree. You ought to see it now, standing in the backyard, reminding me and you. If we don't see eye to eye, there's something we can do. I start walking your way, you start walking mine. We'd meet in the middle, neath that old Georgia pine. We gain a lot of ground, 'cause we both give a little. There ain't no road too long, we meet in the middle. Well, babe, I love the way we work it out. That's what love is all about. I start walking your way, you start walking mine. We'd meet in the middle, beneath that old Georgia pine. We gain a lot of ground, 'cause we both give a little. There ain't no road too long, but we meet in the middle. Whoa, I start walking your way, you start walking mine. We'd meet in the middle, beneath that old Georgia pine. We gain a lot of ground, 'cause we both give a little. There ain't no road too long, we meet in the middle. Yeah. Little Diamond Rio for you there. All right, here's one we've done a few times, and it's one of my favorite Vince Gill songs I think that we ever do. It goes like this. Hang on just a minute, boys. We got that in the wrong key. It's what's on the list, but that ain't right. I can tell before I even start singing, that ain't gonna work. There we go. Let's do that one. Try it again. Well, you could have given me a million reasons why, but it wouldn't change a thing, 'cause you said it all when you said goodbye, and you took off your wedding ring. And I've been trying to get over you. I've been spending time alone. I've been trying to get over you. It'll take dying to get it done. Well, all my friends keep trying to fix me up. Say I need somebody new. When it comes to love, I've all but given up, 'cause life don't mean nothing without you. So I've been trying to get over you. I've been spending time alone. I've been trying to get over you, but it'll take dying to get it done. I've been spending time alone. I've been trying to get over you, but it'll take dying to get it done. Yes, it'll take dying to get it done. Vince Gill.
And that's why he's the lead singer, folks. Dustin Jenkins, give it up for him. I think we were talking about doing sometime in the future doing a night of Vince Gill music, and of course I'll be doing most of the singing, but I think Dustin could.
You know, we can split it, you know.
I won't be opening my mouth. That's why I won't be doing anything. I don't know why this isn't working. It is now, right? Is that what we're playing? Well, you know, you can't just stand over there all night. You got to do something.
I don't know unless you
Go ahead, you got the mic.
unless you want to sing it or have somebody else sing it. Doesn't matter to me.
I ain't singing squat.
Well, don't bother telling me what I got coming in the morning. I already know. I got some feel-good pills and a red Gatorade by my bed, just ready to go. I'm gonna do my best to dance with every girl in this bar before they shut it down. Well, then I'll pay my tab, find me a cab. Let's hit it for a spot downtown. It's all about the night, good times and the music and laughing and grooving to the band. The party's getting right, no worries, we're rocking all kinds of concoctions in our hands. Yeah, we're on the way to tomorrow. It's all about the night. Well, good thing I've been looking at you since the moment you walked in. I got some wild, wild buddies that love spending money. I see you brought a couple of friends. Girl, I don't need your name or even your number or a date next Saturday night. Gonna let's act like fools, break a few rules, party the night away. It's all about the night, good times and the music and laughing and grooving to the band. Everybody's getting right, got no worries, we're rocking all kinds of concoctions in our hands. Yeah, long way to tomorrow. It's all about the night. About tonight, come on, y'all. Good times and the music, laughing and grooving to the band. Everybody's getting right. Worries we're rocking, all kinds of concoctions in our hands. Well, tomorrow can wait till tomorrow. You know, tomorrow can wait till tomorrow. It's all about tonight. All about tonight. Oh yeah. Yeah, go on, boy. Thank you.
So what about that boy from Texas back there? Say hello, Mickey.
Hi, everybody. Okay, I picked a Mo Bandy song tonight. So this one's called Bandy the Rodeo Clown.
was once a bullhook and a son of a gun. Who kept his pipe hidden out behind chute number 1. Well, who was riding high till the pretty girl, she rode him to the ground? Any kid knows where to find me, Bandy the rodeo clown. Well, in the riding and the roping, I'm closing in on number 1. In my dreams at night, I'd ride on a silver saddle that I never won. Since she left me, the whiskey takes me to the rodeo ground. Any kid knows where to find me, Bandy the rodeo clown. Well, I could ride 'em all. Bulls and the Bronx knew I was boss. Ride that woman took me on, broke a whole lot more than this old cowboy's heart. See the tears on my makeup, they melt my painted smile into a frown. All the girls think I'm a dandy, Bandy the rodeo clown. Come on, Doug, play one. Doug Stock on the steel. Well, I can ride 'em all. The Bulls and the Bronx knew I was boss. The ride that woman took me on broke a whole lot more than this old cowboy's heart. See the tears run down my makeup, melt my painted smile into a frown. Any kid knows where to find me, Bandy the rodeo clown. Yeah, all the girls think I'm a dandy, Bandy the rodeo clown.
Everybody make some noise. Yeah. So, folks, I got to tell you something. I've been here at the Orange Blossom Opry, I think, about 3 years. And on Thursday night, we have this thing that was kind of like a jam night. And a lot of local folks would get up and sing. And we still have it every Thursday night. If you're here and you're visiting with us and you'd like to be a part of that show, talk to somebody here at the staff, and they'll see about getting you on a Thursday night. It's a lot of fun. We have thousands of people that watch on Facebook all the time. And we have some really good talent. And we ran across this little girl. And I remember when I think I took my guitar to school when I was in about the 4th grade or something and started singing back then. And when I see kids trying to get started singing and try to get in the music business, it really warms my heart. Not that they want to get in the music business, because they really ought to do something else besides that. But especially kids with talent that can sing. And it just blows me away. And this young lady, if you don't know who she is going to kill you. She'll warm your heart because she's wonderful, but she's 11 years old. And if she's not a star, I don't know who is. Make a bunch of noise, everybody, for Chloe Grace. Come on. never a build up.
That thing's big. I'm so excited to be back here at the Opry tonight. I'm going to sing a Christmas song for y'all. This is called I Saw Mommy Kissing Santa Claus. I saw Mommy kissing Santa Claus underneath the mistletoe last night. She didn't see me creep down the stairs to have a peek. She thought that I was hooked up in my bedroom fast asleep. Then I saw Mommy tickle Santa Claus underneath his beard so snowy white. Oh, what a laugh it would have been if Daddy had only seen Mommy kissing Santa Claus last night. I saw Mommy kissing Santa Claus underneath the mistletoe last night. She didn't see me creep down the stairs to have a peek. She thought that I was tucked up in my bedroom fast asleep. Then I saw Mommy tickle Santa Claus underneath his beard so snowy white. Oh, what a laugh it would have been if Daddy had only seen Mommy kissing Santa Claus last night. Oh, what a laugh it would have been if Daddy had only seen Mommy kissing Santa Claus last night. Thank y'all. This next one is one of my favorite Christmas songs of all time. This is called Silent Night. Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright, around yon birchen mother and child. be back in a little while, and now I'm going to let these guys sing.
How do you follow that?
Very carefully.
Yeah, very carefully. Well, you notice who's singing next.
Why'd you do this to me?
Because I'm not singing after that. That's crazy. What key is this in?
B flat.
Well, what's your story about it?
I'm gonna tell them my story. I came in as the sun came up. She glared at me over her coffee cup. She said, "Where you been?" So I thought real hard and said, "I fell asleep in that hammock in the yard." She said, "You don't know it, boy, you just blew it." And I said, "That's my story and I'm sticking to it. That's my story. Well, that's my story. Well, I ain't got a witness and I can't prove it. That's my story and I'm sticking to it." Hey. Well, I got that deer in the headlight look. She read my face like the cover on a book. She said, "Don't expect me to believe all that static, 'cause just the last week I threw that hammock in the attic. My skin got so thin you could see right through it." And I stuttered, "Well, that's my story and I'm sticking to it. That's my story. That's my story. Oh, that's my story. That's my story. Well, I ain't got a witness and I can't prove it, but that's my story and I'm sticking to it. Hey. You know, the time comes when a wise man knows that the very best thing he could possibly do, just look her in the eye and beg for mercy and face the bitter truth. Oh, baby, me and the boys played cards all night. There wasn't no hanky-panky, not a woman inside. I know I should have called, and baby, I'm real sorry. But get a cellular phone and then you won't have to worry. You know how much I love you, and darling, I'm ready to prove it. And that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. That's my story. That's my story. Oh, that's my story. That's my story. Oh, well, I ain't got a witness, and you know I can't prove it. But that's my story, and man, I'm sticking to it. You know I ain't gonna do a thing, darling, unless you prove it. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. That's all I got to say about that.
That's kind of how it goes, right? Folks, we want to remind you that tomorrow, the Diamonds are here. Anybody know who the Diamonds are? Does that bother you when I do that in your face? It doesn't? Okay. I like messing with people. Well, the Diamonds, let me introduce you to, would you like to meet one of the Diamonds right now? Ladies and gentlemen, say hello to their piano player. But don't be getting any ideas of like.
Well, I done signed the contract.
Yeah. Did I show you my shotgun I got for Christmas?
You did.
It's a Stagecoach one of those cool ones. The Diamonds will be here on, what is today? Saturday?
Friday, I think.
I don't know what day it is. Is it Friday? It's Friday.
I think.
They'll be here tomorrow
wearing
on
jackets.
Saturday. And then we are off for a little Christmas break. And on New Year's Eve, whatever day that is, would be the day before New Year's. We're having a big New Year's Eve bash here. And are you coming? You are? Okay. How about y'all? Y'all coming? All right. And it's, we play from 8 until midnight. Is that right? The boss lady's back there. Is that right? 6 a.m. Yeah, that's right. Till 6 a.m.? All right. Well, Well, I guess we got it. How about you new folks? Y'all having a good time? Everybody okay? All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to play one more song, and then we're going to take a short break because Kevin and I have this sign. So see the sign right there when his hand's right here with his thumb going up like that? What that means to me is I got to pee. It's just an inside band thing. I thought we
Just go ahead.
share with you. Well, yeah. Well, we are sponsored by Depends.
Just go ahead. Take care of it.
I'm going right now. So,
I already went.
oh, this whole thing's going.
Nice warm feeling.
Here's a very special song. The closer you get, the further I fall. I'll be over the edge now in no time at all. I'm falling faster and faster and faster with no time to stall. The closer you get, the further I fall. The things that you say to me, the look on your face, brings out the man in me. I see a trace of love in your eyes. The closer you get, the further I fall. I'll be over the edge now in no time at all. I'm falling faster and faster and faster with no time to stall. The closer you get, the further I fall. Could I be dreaming? Is this really real? Is there something magic? The way that I feel in your arms tonight. The closer you get, the further I fall. I'll be over the edge now in no time at all. I'm falling faster and faster and faster with no time to stall. The closer you get, the further I fall. I keep falling. Yes, I'm falling.
Yes, I'm falling.
I keep falling. Yes, I'm falling. The closer you get, the further I fall. I'll be over the edge now in no time at all. I'm falling faster and faster and faster with no time to stall. The closer you get, the further I fall. The closer you get, the further I fall. Thank you all, everybody. We're the Orange Blossom Opry Band. We'll be right back in about 15 minutes. Y'all stick around, all right? Thank you very much. All right. Get away from me. I know where my ring is. Get away from me. No, I didn't lose it. I found it. No, get away from me. What are you doing? Go sit down.
Moments like this make me question why I'm here.
Yeah. Hey, folks, I saved thousands of dollars today, but I didn't switch to Geico. I drove to Valdosta, Georgia this morning at 5 in the morning. So, anyway, is everybody in? Are we ready to go? Where's the band? Hey. I was born in the Southland. Some odd years ago, you want a little bit of that?
Can I have just a little bit of it?
I ran away for the first time. I said I ran away for the first. Wait a minute. No. You wait till I get done singing. I ran away for the first time. When I was only 4 years old, I'm a freeborn man. Yeah, my home is on my back. And I know every inch of highway, every foot of back road, every mile of railroad track. I got a woman in Cincinnati, I got another in San Antonio. I always loved the girl next door, but I never could stay home. Hey, I'm a freeborn man. And my home is on my back. And I know every inch of highway, every foot of back road, every mile of railroad track. Fiddle time. Sack. I hocked it about 200 times, but I always got it back, 'cause I'm a freeborn man. And my home is on my back. And I know every inch of highway, every foot of back road, every mile of railroad track. Come on, cowboy. singing, and you may not like my song. You may not like the way I wear my hair, but you'll miss me when I'm gone. I'm a free-born man. My home is on my back, and I know every inch of highway, every foot of back road, every mile of railroad track. Hey, I know every inch of highway, every foot of back road, every mile of railroad track. Oh yeah, the boys can play. Yep.
I bet you never heard old Marshall Dillon say, Miss Kitty, have you ever thought of running away? Settling down, would you marry me? If I asked you twice and begged you pretty please, she'd have said yes in a New York minute and never tied the knot. His heart wasn't in it, he just stole a kiss as he rode away. He never hung his hat up at Kitty's place. I should have been a cowboy, I should have learned to rope and ride, wearing my six-shooter, riding my pony on a cattle drive, stealing the young girls' hearts, hey, just like Gene and Roy, singing those campfire songs. Oh, I should have been a cowboy. I might have had a sidekick with a funny name, running wild through the hills, chasing Jesse James, ending up on the brink of danger, riding shotgun for the Texas range. Go west, young man, haven't you been told California's full of women, whiskey and gold, sleeping out all night beneath the desert stars, with a dream in my eye and a prayer in my heart. Oh, I should have been a cowboy, I should have learned to rope and ride, oh, wearing my six-shooter, riding my pony on the cattle drive, stealing the young girls' hearts, oh, just like Gene and Roy, singing those campfire songs. Oh, I should have been a cowboy. Come on, Bobby. Should have been a cowboy, I should have learned to rope and ride, wearing my six-shooter, riding my pony on a cattle drive, stealing the young girls' hearts, just like Gene and Roy, singing those campfire songs. Oh, I should have been a cowboy, I should have been a cowboy. I should have been a cowboy. Yeah. I should have been a cowboy. I got a cowboy hat, Bobby. I do. I might have to wear it out here sometime.
Well, that's a mighty fine cowboy shirt that you have on.
There's 3 people out there like the idea of that. I said I ought to wear it out here sometime. Come on.
Hey, at rehearsal today, Dustin's over there singing, I should have been a cowgirl. Now, you know you will.
I did. I was trying to pay tribute to you, Kevin. I don't know what.
This is
Oh man,
it's getting really ugly now.
Yeah, it's getting bad. I should have been a cowboy. I'm not a cowboy, but I'm a farm boy. Before I left Tennessee, I had about 200 chickens. Yeehaw! It sounds fun till you're laying in chicken crap, trying to fix an egg roller.
That stuff will make your hair grow.
It did. I mean, I kind of look like one of my roosters tonight, so it worked. You know what they said in Pure Country, that little white speck on the top of it? It's chicken crap
the
too.
stuff?
Yeah. All right, enough of that. We're going to go slow things down just a little bit for you tonight. We're going to do an Eagles song for you. Here we go. Yeah. Look at us, baby, up all night, tearing our love apart. Aren't we the same two people who live for years in the dark? Oh, well, every time I try to walk away, something makes me turn around and stay, and I can't tell you why. When we get crazy, it just ain't right. 'Cause girl, I get lonely too, but you don't have to worry, just to hold on tight. Oh, 'cause I love you. Nothing's wrong as far as I can see. We make things harder than it has to be, and I can't tell you why. No, baby, I can't tell you why. Y'all glad to see Mickey in here tonight? Oh, every time I try to walk away, something makes me turn around and stay, and I can't tell you why. No, baby, I can't tell you why. Oh, I can't tell you why. Oh, baby, I can't tell you why. Thank you all.
Here's some Joe Dibley. Yeah, G, boys. G. They were farm kids way down in Dixie. Went to high school in the 60s. Everyone knew it was love from the start. July and on midnight hour, he climbed up on the water tower, stood on a rail, painted a 10-foot heart. And John Deere Green, on a hot summer night, he wrote Billy Bob Love Charlene, letters 3 foot high, and the whole man said, did he shoot her ears red? It looked good to Charlene. And John Deere Green. They settled down on 80 acres, raising sweet corn, beans and tomatoes. It didn't bother do, it was love from the start. On a clear day from the front yard, if you're looking, know what to look for. Off to the east, you can still read his words of love. In John Deere Green, on a hot summer night, he wrote Billy Bob Love Charlene, letters 3 foot high, and the whole damn said, did he shoot her ears red? It looked good to Charlene. And John Deere Green. Town that is covered, painted over, it ain't no use. There ain't no pain in the world that'll cover when the heart keeps shoving through. And John Deere Green, on a hot summer night, he wrote Billy Bob Love Charlene, letters 3 foot high. To Charlene in John Deere Green. Oh yeah, yeah. John Deere Green.
Kevin Kingston, everybody. Nice recovery. I looked down at the set list, and so 2 of us were looking at 1 key, and we kind of messed him up, but he did a great job. Kevin Kingston, everybody. So I say this all the time for some of you folks who are here new. I'm probably one of the luckiest guys in the whole world. My luck has far surpassed my talent. But I've had the opportunity to play in several really, really famous bands. But I say this all the time, and I truly mean it. But I have never played in a band that is any better than the Orange Blossom Opry Band. And that's the truth. Here's what you don't think about, because you all go see concerts a lot when you go see Tim McGraw or whoever you go see, whatever. And I'm not taking anything away from those people, because I did that for years. But you play the same 15 songs over and over and over. So you should be good, because you play the same songs. This band doesn't get the opportunity because we have a lot of the same folks that come back. So we try out new songs on you all the time. We're trying to learn some new songs. And this would be an opportunity for us to show you one of our new songs and also show you how these boys can play.
Highway 40 blues. I broke holes in both my shoes. Counted the days since I've been gone. I'd love to see the lights of home. Wasted time and money too. I squandered youth in search of truth. In the end I stand to lose. Lord above to pay my dues. Highway 40 blues. The highway called when I was young. Told me lies of things to come. And fame and fortune lie ahead. And that's what the billboard lines they said. Shattered dreams, my mind is numb. My money's gone, stick out my thumb. My eyes are filled with bitter tears, 'cause I ain't been home in years. Got the Highway 40 blues.
How about it for Mr. Bobby Randall over there?
You know I've rambled all around like a rolling stone from town to town. Had pretty girls, I have to say, but none of them could make me stay. Music halls and bars, had fancy clothes and big fine cars. Things this country boy can't use. Dixieland will sure miss you. I got the Highway 40 blues.
Thank you.
Mickey Adams, everybody. Hey, Bobby, can I do a brand new song for him tonight?
Yeah.
This never, I don't think anybody in here will have ever heard this song. And
Rightfully so.
I just feel like I ought to do this one in here tonight. Some of them may have heard it. If you have, you can let us know. It goes like this. Together again, my tears have stopped falling. The long, lonely nights are now at an end, and the key to my heart you hold in your hand. Oh, nothing else matters, 'cause we're together again. Folks, put your hands together for Mr. Doug Stock as he plays for you on the steel guitar tonight. together again. All my gray skies are gone now. You're back in my arms, and that's right where you belong. And the love that we knew is living again. No, nothing else matters now, 'cause we're together again. No, nothing else matters now, 'cause we're together again. Oh, oh, oh.
Sorry, Nathan. I told you that boy could sing. Good stuff, huh? Well, I hope everybody got the memo. We had a request to do this song, and so we're going to change songs. Are you okay over there, Illinois? The S is silent. Should I be?
Should I be?
Yeah. No,
Oh,
no.
you're telling me should I be? Are you saying you should
Saying
be?
You shouldn't be, because we're going to change your song. We were going to do the Metallica song.
How about having my baby? Does
I would
anybody
love you
request
to
that?
sing Paul Anka's Having My Baby.
Okay, here we go. One.
Hey, what key do we even do this in?
What key do we have My Baby in?
No?
Oh, this song.
Yeah, the song we're actually
I-
going to
I
do.
don't
Oh,
know.
I don't know.
Having my baby.
Having My Baby. How many of y'all know that Kevin used to tour with the Archies?
Yeah.
So E minor? Okay, okay.
Yummy, yummy, yummy.
I got
That's the
love in
wrong
my
song.
tongue.
That's the wrong song.
You want me to play this song?
Yeah, man, you got to start.
I know. I'm just waiting on you to stop. Okay. here we go.
You're going to be working a long time here, Dustin. Maybe. Ever since the days of old, men who searched for wealth untold, they dig for silver and for gold and leave the empty homes. Way down south in the Everglades, where the black water roll and the sawgrass sways, the eagle fly and the otters play, and the land of the Seminole. Blow, blow, Seminole wind, look like it's never gonna blow again. I'm calling to you like a long lost friend, 'cause I know who you are. Blow, blow across the Okeechobee, all the way up to Micanopy. Blow across the home of the Seminole, alligator and the gar. Having my baby, I forget what the words are. Shit. I'm lost, boys.
Just do the chorus.
like you're never gonna blow again. I'm calling to you like a long lost friend, 'cause I know who you are. Blow, blow across the Seminoles. Oh, that's it. Having my baby from the Seminoles, alligator and a gun. Hey, and no disrespect to John Anderson, man. I'm sorry about that.
Hey, man, it happened.
You caught me.
Well, it happens sometimes. It's just, you get up there, and I told you, I can lose my phone and never get out of the car. I've lost my ring in weird places. I lose my guitar pick right up here on the stage.
If I could have thought of the first word.
Progress.
It's progress.
Thanks now.
Yeah.
I just wonder, would you
Aren't
like
they
to
great
sing
friends?
Having My Baby?
I was enjoying the show.
I think I just sang half of my baby. But
Half of my baby. No, I got it. It's half a mind, baby. That's what we all got up here. We've all got about half a mind tonight, I think.
No doubt.
We're all doing it. Here we go. Come on, y'all, do this right here with me. Come on. Hey. I know y'all are getting tired, but everybody in the house, come on, put your hands together right like this. Let's go. I'm a hard-working man. I wear a steel hard hat. Oh, I can ride, roll, hammer and paint, do things with my hands that most men can't. I can't get ahead no matter how hard I try. I'm getting really good at barely getting by. Yeah. Got everything I own about the sweat of my brow. Hey, from my four-wheel driver to my cowboy boots, hey, I going on to my blue-collar roots. Feel like I'm working overtime on a runaway train. I gotta bust loose from this ball and chain. I'm a hard-working man. I got it all on the line for a piece of the promised land. About the only way to keep the fire going is to outrun the wind. Here we go, boy. Party hard. Oh, carry on with all the Cadillac cuties. Spend my whole week's pay on some weekend beauty. But come Monday morning, I'm the first to arrive. I ain't a nothing but business, y'all, from 9 to 5. I'm a hard-working man. Yes, I am, yes, I am. I got it all on the line for a piece of the promised land. Oh, I'm a burning my candle at both ends. About the only way to keep the fire going is to outrun the wind. That's why I can't wait to do it in the morning, do it all over again. 'Cause I'm a hard-living, hard-working man. Oh, oh, yes I am.
Dustin Jenkins, everybody. How about that?
Thank you.
Yeah, the old guy can sing, man. Y'all having a good time? Everybody all right? All right. Let me make sure my old Martin's in tune here. For those of you keeping track, this is a 1974 Martin.
Bobby was 40 when he got that.
Had his guitar a long time. You fellers ready? Here's a crazy song that I just felt like singing tonight. Yep. 4. If you could see me now, the one who said that he'd rather roam, the one who said he'd rather be alone. If you could only see me now, if I could hold you now, but just for a while, if I could make you mine, just for a while, turn back the hands of time. If I could only hold you now, 'cause I've been too long in the wind, too long in the rain, taking any comfort that I can, looking back and longing for the freedom of my chain, and lying in your loving arms again. If you could hear me now, singing somewhere in the lonely night, dreaming of your arms that held me tight. Oh, if you could only hear me now. I've been too long in the wind, too long in the rain, taking any comfort that I can, looking back and longing for the freedom of my chain, and lying in your loving arms again. Play it, Dougie. Doug Stock, everybody. I've been too long in the wind and too long in the rain, taking any comfort that I can, looking back and longing for the freedom of my chain, and lying in your loving arms again. Oh, I can almost feel your loving arms again. Thank you. Yeah. Remember I told you that I'd lose things? So right now I've lost the set list. But I got a good idea. There it is.
Bet it's broken in now.
I bet so. Hey, folks, remember little Chloe? Remember her? I think we should get her back out here to sing a couple songs. What do y'all say? Come on, Chloe, come out here. Make some noise for her, guys. Hey, let me get that out of your way.
Thank you. All right.
Hey, Bobby. Yeah.
If they can ever get things figured out.
We never do, sweetheart.
Let's do standing on shaky ground.
Well, I like my love and done country style, and this little girl could walk a country mile to find true good old slow talking country boy. Said a country boy. Well, I'm about as old fashioned as I can be, and I hope you like what you see. 'Cause if you're looking at me, you're looking at country. Oh, you don't see no city when you look at me, 'cause the country is all I am. I love running barefoot through the old cornfields, and I love that country air. You say I'm made just to fit your plans, but does the barnyard shove to fit your hands? 'Cause if you're looking at me, you're looking at country. This here country is a little green, and there's a lot of country that you ain't seen. I'll show you around it. You show me a wedding band. I said a wedding band. When it comes to love, wanna know about that. All the country folks know where it's at. 'Cause if your eyes are on me, you're looking at country. Oh, you don't see no city when you look at me, 'cause the country is all I am. I love running barefoot through the old cornfields, and I love that country air. You say I'm made just to fit your plans, but does the barnyard shove to fit your hands? 'Cause if your eyes are on me, you're looking at country. 'Cause if your eyes are on me, you're looking at country. Woo! Thank y'all. My favorite singer is Patsy Cline, so I'm going to do her song tonight. This is called She's Got You. I've got your picture that you gave to me, and it's signed with love just like it used to be. The only thing different, the I've got your class ring that proved you cared, and it still looks the same as when you gave it, dear. The only thing different, the only thing new, I've got these little things, she's got you. I've got your memory, or has it gotten me? I really don't know, but I know it won't let me be. I've got your class ring that proved you cared, and it still looks the same as when you gave it, dear. The only thing different, the only thing new, I've got these little things, she's got you. Thank y'all.
I have a question. If we were to say, let's ask the people here, okay? Because she's just a special guest, so she comes out and sings a couple songs. But we'll let them decide. If we were to ask you to have your own show here sometime, you know, would you all buy tickets just to come see her one night?
Thank y'all.
Now, I'm going to take care of the money and broker the money deal for you. So,
All right, that'll work.
and your brother, where is that little rascal?
Yeah,
Where's
you
your
only
brother?
gave him $1. You're supposed to give him 20.
Yeah, well, last time she was here, her brother stole money from me. There he is over there. See, somebody, yeah, all right. Chloe Grace, everybody.
Thank y'all.
Running down the road trying to loosen my load. I got 7 women on my mind. 4 that wanna own me, 2 that wanna stone me, 1 says she's a friend of mine. Take it easy, take it easy. Don't let the sound of your own wheels drive you crazy. Button up while you still can, 'cause we would try to understand. Just find a place to make your stand. Take it easy. Well, I'm standing on the corner in Winslow, Arizona. It's such a fine sight to see. It's a girl, my lord, in a flatbed Ford, slowing down to take a look at me. Well, come on, baby, don't say maybe. I gotta know if your sweet love is gonna save me. Well, we may lose and we may win, but we will never be here again. So open up, I'm calamity. Take it easy. Well, I'm running up the road trying to loosen my load. Got a world of trouble on my mind. I'm looking for a lover who won't blow my cover. She's so hard to find. Well, take it easy, take it easy. Don't let the sound of your own wheels drive you crazy. Well, come on, baby, don't say maybe. I gotta know if your sweet love is gonna save me. Ooh, 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 ooh. Gotta take it easy. We ought to take it easy.
All right, Dustin Jenkins, everybody. You got your voice back, Hoss?
Yeah. I got my finger snapping happening here. Join me. It feels good. It gets that ice cream that you had at the break, gets it off your fingertips a bit. Some people say a man is made out of mud. A poor man's made out of muscle and blood. Muscle and blood and skin and bones. Mind that's weak and a back that's strong. You load 16 tons. What do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me. I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store. I was born one morning when the sun didn't shine. I picked up a shovel and I walked to the mine. I loaded 16 tons of number 9 north, and the straw boss said, well, bless my soul. Load 16 tons, what do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store. Bobby Randall. Dustin Jenkins. Mickey Adams. I was born one morning, it was drizzling rain. Fighting and trouble was my middle name. I was raised by a canebrake by an old mama line. Can no high-toned woman make me walk the line? I load 16 tons, what do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store. If you see me coming, better step aside. A lot of men didn't, and a lot of men died. Right in the steel, and the other is steel. If the right one don't get you, then the left one will. You load 16 tons, what do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store. You load 16 tons, what do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul
more time, right? One more time. What?
I hold my soul to the company store. It's back.
Doug Stock, everybody. He's back. 1, 2, 3. Some of y'all have been coming here a lot, and we sure appreciate y'all. And so what we've been trying to do is work up some new songs. And so here's another song. See, what happens is we work it up, and we only play it once. So we're trying to learn these things, and so wish us luck on this one. Sometimes I think what turned her on was my old broke down boots. Said she wanted a real cowboy, it was a thing she was going through. Not long after she moved in, I caught her painting the bedroom blue. Brought home a bottle of pink Chablis, poured out my best home brew. I was sitting on the porch in my overalls when she packed her things to leave. She changed her mind when she couldn't change me. She changed directions, headed out west. She changed her tune to some hip-hop mess. Her dark brown hair went to blonde and her pretty blue eyes went to green. She changed her mind when she couldn't change me. Sitting beside the ocean, staring out at the waves, watching as they all rolled in. Somehow they all look the same. She called to tell me how much she missed those wild country nights. And whatever it is I did so wrong suddenly seemed so right. I was sitting on the porch in my overalls when her truck came into view. She changed her mind when I couldn't change you. She changed directions, headed back home. She changed her tune, it's all Haggard and Jones. Her dark brown hair pulled back and the bluest eyes you've ever seen. She changed her mind when she couldn't change me. She changed direction, she's back in my arms. She thought it through, had a change of heart. Sometimes when you love someone, you just gotta let it be. She changed her mind when she couldn't change me. She changed her mind when she couldn't change me. Change me.
Bobby Randall, y'all.
Thank you all. I went over to see my buddy Eddie Montgomery. I've known those guys a long time. I was surprised that a lot of people, did you know that Eddie Montgomery and John Michael Montgomery are brothers? Did you all know that? A lot of people said they didn't, but they are brothers. And Eddie's actually the older brother. So anyway, and he was singing that song, and I said, man, that sounds like a lot of fun. Let's do it. Y'all say hello to Dustin.
It's about time to say goodbye to Dustin. Oh, and y'all say "oh" one more time. They love me, Bobby.
Now they're just tired and want to go home.
Folks, have you had a good time so far this evening at the opera? As we begin to come to a close this evening, you know, we are approaching my very favorite time of the year, Halloween. I'm just kidding. I'm not senile just yet. I do know it's almost Christmas time. Y'all are looking forward to Christmas like I am? It's only the women that I just heard scream. The men are not going to say yes because our wallets are empty. But that's okay. The joy that we get from giving. What are you doing over there?
Well, I seem to have lost my wallet.
Are you itching or something?
No, but I just noticed I got a big old hole back there. That must
I
be
am
where my
over
wallet
here
went.
trying to be sentimental and sweet and warm and fuzzy, and he's playing with a hole in the back of his britches, and it's okay if I say britches, ain't it? I'm from Tennessee. Well, folks, as we begin to approach Christmas time, it's my favorite time of year. Wherever you're going to celebrate Christmas, I know we got folks that are originally from all kinds of places. Most people live here in Florida, but a lot of folks will go back to wherever home is to celebrate Christmas, and I'm one of those. I'll be going back home. Huh? Bobby's going back to rehab. Kevin's going back to the home.
I ain't no quitter.
The old home place. I don't mean the nursing home. Wherever you're going to spend Christmas, all those watching online, we have a great deal of people watching online. Let's give the folks watching online a hand. Welcome them tonight. We never do that, but we want to say hello to y'all. Thank you for tuning in. Wherever you're going to celebrate Christmas, our wish from all of us here at the Orange Blossom Opry in Central Florida, wherever you may be, is that you would have a very Merry Christmas. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Let your heart be light. And from now on, your troubles will be out of sight. Have yourself a merry little Christmas and make the Yuletide ring. From now on, your troubles will be miles away. Oh. And here we are as in olden days, happy golden days of yore. And faithful friends who are dear to us, they gather near to us once more. And through the years we all will be together, if the fates allow. So hang a shining star upon the highest bough, and have yourself a merry little Christmas. Now, one more time for Mr. Doug Stock as he plays for you one more time this evening. Oh, and here so through the years we all will be together if the fates allow. So hang a shining star upon the highest bough, and have yourself a merry little Christmas now. Yes, have yourself a merry little Christmas now. Merry Christmas, y'all.
Merry Christmas, everybody. They say not to talk over your applause, and that's his applause, so I'm not talking. Great job. Hey, I was just thinking something. We have one more song to do, and then we're going to go home. But it's Friday, and it's our last Friday Night Live, so I thought, what the heck, let's just play till 2 in the morning.
I'll see you all tomorrow, Bob.
Well, I got nowhere to go, and anyway. No, but here's what I was thinking. Here's what I am thinking. What about young Chloe? Where is she? What about getting her to sing another song? We could do that, couldn't we? We'll do a song, and then we'll have her do a song. Chloe, where are you, honey? Are you anywhere out there? She's not in the back drinking, is she?
Chloe.
Chloe, where are you, honey? She's coming. Yep. Like most women, they don't listen to me at all. Starting out already at that age. Is she back there? Hey, would you come sing another song for us?
Yes, sir. I'm
You will?
sorry.
Where were you?
I was in the bathroom.
What are you doing? Well, all right, honey. Let's do the song that you do in B. You want to do that? Well, give me a...
He was the last man on earth. Gave him everything she ever had. He'd break her spirit down, then come hugging up on her. Give a little, then take it back. She'd tell him about her dreams. Just shoot him down. Lord, he loves to make her cry. You're crazy for believing you'll ever leave the ground. He said only angels know how to fly. And with a broken wing, she still an eye on the sky. With a broken wing, she carries her dreams. Man, you ought to see her the bedroom, found a note by the window with the curtains blowing in the breeze. And with a broken wing, she still sings.
probably wasn't the best idea I ever had. What am I going to do now? I could light myself on fire.
You got enough hairspray to do it.
Yeah. All you got to do is just get me close to a match and kaboom. Yeah. Speaking of matches. All right. Well, we're going to do one other song here, and then we'll do our... Well, we might do a couple. Let me make sure I'm in tune. Was that not great? Man. All I want to do now is just go home. Here's another ballad that Dougie and I worked up. It's a sad song, and we don't mean to leave you all crying, but it's this thing's so sad that it's just downright sorry. The devil went down to Georgia. He was looking for a soul to steal. He was in a bind. He was way behind. He was willing to make a deal. He come upon this young man sawing on a fiddle and playing it hot. The devil jumped up on a hickory stump and said, "Boy, let me tell you what. Well, I bet you didn't know it, but I'm a fiddle player too. And if you care to make a dare, I'll make a bet with you. Now, you play pretty good fiddle, son, but give the devil his due. I bet a fiddle of gold against your soul, because I think I'm better than you." The boy said, "My name's Bobby, and it might be a sin, but I'll take your bet you're gonna regret, because I'm the best it's ever been. Johnny, rosin up your bow and play your fiddle hard, because hell broke loose in Georgia and the devil deals his cards. If you lose, you get this shiny fiddle made of gold, but if you lose, the devil gets your soul." The devil opened up his case and he said, "I'll start this show." And fire flew from his fingertips as he rosined up his bow. Then he pulled the bow across the strings and it made an evil hiss. And a band of hillbillies all joined in and it sounded something like this. Finished up and Johnny said, "You're pretty good there, son, but sit down in that chair right there. Let me show you how it's done." And he played "Fire on the Mountain, Run, Boys, Run." Devil's in the house of the rising sun. Chicken in the bread pan, picking that dough. Granny, this is don't child know. Devil bowed his head because he knew that he'd been beat, and he placed that golden fiddle on the floor at Johnny's feet. Johnny said, "Devil, just come on back if you ever want to try again, because I told you once, you son of a, I'm the best it's ever been." And he said, "Fire on the mountain, run, boys, run. Devil's in the house of the rising sun. Chicken in the bread pan, picking that dough. Devil doesn't know that, don't you know?" Shucks. Thank you, everybody. We sure hope you had a good time tonight. We sure did. Thank you all so much for coming out. God bless each and every one of you. We hope you have an absolutely spectacular Christmas. Don't forget, we got a big thing going on here New Year's Eve. Come on out and have a good time with us here on New Year's Eve. If you feel like singing, we'll be able to get you up and sing. We're just going to have a big old party. That's what we're going to do, and we may even open up the dance floor over there. We'd like to ask right now that if you're a veteran, if you're a veteran here with us, would you please stand up tonight so we could recognize you? Hello, Roger. I'm not used to you being back there. Right there, folks, is one of the reasons we live in the absolute best country in the whole wide world, right there, because of our veterans. We'd like to also ask if you are currently serving in law enforcement, or if you have in the past, would you also please stand, because we think the cops are the good guys. And lastly, we'd like to ask if all the rest of y'all would now please stand as we pay tribute to our vets.
If tomorrow all the things were gone I'd worked for all my life, and I had to start again with just my children and my wife, I thank my lucky stars to be living here today, 'cause the flag still stands for freedom, and they can't take that away. And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the man who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today, 'cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. Are y'all truly proud to be an American tonight? Let me hear you. From the lakes of Minnesota to the hills back in Tennessee, across the plains of Texas, from sea to shining sea, from Detroit down to Houston, and from New York to LA, where there's pride in every American heart. And it's time we stand and say that I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the man who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today, 'cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. Now, folks, it's your turn. I want you to sing as loud as you can. Sing it for us. Come on. And I'm proud. Yes, and I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today, 'cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA.
God bless each and every one of you. Thank you so much for coming out tonight. We sure love you. Thank you so much. We hope you have an absolute killer holiday. Merry Christmas, everybody. Do a random act of kindness for someone tomorrow, because I promise you'll have a better day. Come back and see us once again. Thank you, everybody. Good night.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bobby Randall and the